like that. I'm going to help him make that mistake. He's up the inside. Don't make contact now. Don't make contact.
Down the front straight.
He's got him.
It's a duel for the lead. Whincup versus Van Gisbergen. The Kiwi against the defending series champion. This is an almighty dive into the chicane.
Oh!
And they make contact. Both of them go through and car number one pops out in front. It's not done with yet at turn 4. Van Gisbergen keeps going.
Go for it.
Keeps pushing.
Go to reserve too, please.
They've got nothing left in the tank.
Go to reserve, keep it in front, but go to reserve. Great driving, great driving.
Unbelievable, just incredible racing. At maximum speed.
I have not seen a better closing stage of a race for a long time. As Van Gisbergen has a little look.
The way he's going, it's Van Gisbergen all or nothing.
Lap, mate, just in case you weren't sure.
This is the last lap. There will be a dive.
This really is an all or nothing approach from the young Kiwi.
And the only thing he can do is give him a serve. He'll bump him here. He'll bump him, run him wide. He can't do it.
Whincup's going to hold on. Whincup has fought off an extraordinary battle, and he takes victory in a race to remember.
What a race.
Great work, boys.
They're on their feet. This is a classic Ford versus Holden battle.
Just stay in front of him. That's an understatement, isn't it?
The elbows are going to have to be wide out for Will Davison to hold off a fast-charging Jamie Whincup.
We know this feeling. This is like a qualifying lap. The lights are up like a Christmas tree. He's sliding the car. He's over the curbs. It's full attack. It's a maximum attack here from Whincup. His sector splits. His sector splits are awesome. That was Will Davison. It's coughing. He's in trouble.
Yeah, mate, just do what you can.
And Whincup will get him.
Bring it home, mate. Unlucky, buddy. Force the message. Bring it home.
They can't believe it. Everybody here can't believe it. The gamble didn't pay off for Ford Performance Racing, but you've got to applaud this man who's put together one of the most perfect efforts you'll ever see to claim victory in the season opener. And it's a classic Holden versus Ford battle.
And he'll be lamenting getting tangled up with his teammate Mark Winterbottom.
It's at round turn 4. Whincup.
So here comes an opportunity. He's got it, and Jamie knows it. He covers. Can only move once in the rules if he wants to cover. So there's one opportunity here, and Frosty takes it down the inside. He's on the dirty line. They're both at the breaking limit. Contact, and around goes Winterbottom. Whincup tours the paddock. Disaster at the front of the race. Whincup gets back on.
You messed up for that.
Well, he had a big dive. We said he had to have a go. He locked the rear wheels. He speared into the side. He was down the dirty side of the road. And this has had an unbelievable impact on Mark Winterbottom's performance.
But at the end of it, Jamie Whincup will limp home. Big contact on the final lap.
Right, brother, great drive. Yeah, right with that, mate. He's certainly better.
And his first win of season 2013. Here comes the defending champ again. An unbelievable finish.
Oh, those wheels were locked way before the corner. And you've got to give him credit for having a go at this. You've got to say, hey, you've got to get on with it. He had the wheels locked. This is on board with Whincup. Bang! Into the side. Whincup got away with it. He came across the road. Whincup didn't do anything wrong. Nothing in it. Move it over, Scotty.
Bit of anything, McLaughlin can hold his ground there, and Whincup is at the absolute edge of the braking performance. He goes wide.
No.
He's trying to get underneath him. When they get to 10, the crowd reacts. This is fantastic. Whincup up the inside. McLaughlin gives him some space. They run, but the Red Bull Racing man has got through. The champion's done the job.
Dive down the inside. Down the inside. So close. What a battle.
Unbelievable. Craig Austin wins.
It's not
It's back. And Scott McLaughlin puts one on the champ. And Volvo into second on debut.
Sensational. Sensational, Scott McLaughlin.
Now let's take a look at this final turn. So Whincup's got him. They rub panels. Scott goes on the inside. Whincup just went wide by himself. And McLaughlin put the hammer down to get second position.
It was only because he was just pressing on as hard as he possibly could. Scott couldn't capitalise. And what a great battle it's been with these two guys. The experienced man with an unbelievable young operator, Croppo.
So final turn now, car number 2, Garth Tander. Bathurst champion in years gone by. Oh, he's in trouble, he's run out of fuel! He's run out of fuel! You cannot, I was setting up to talk about Tander, and the opposite has applied. Scott McLaughlin has won this race. Scott McLaughlin and Volvo snatched it. They snatched it with 100 metres to go. They're going to the whole racing team. I was setting up to talk about a victory for Tander, and so were they. And all of a sudden it coughed. And this man, the youngest man in the field, has done it for the second day running. Scott McLaughlin, Valvoline, Volvo, Polestar, get the job done.
Look at this. This is a battle for Australia's biggest race. Whincup is conserving fuel. Mostert is totally fine.
The Bathurst 1000 victory, and Mostert tries to go around the outside at McPhillamy. There's no space there. He tries to do it at Skyline. There's no space there either. Now he's just got a hold station because it's a one-line groove down through the dipper and on the run towards the elbow. This is off the scale as Whincup does everything he can. He had a 3-second margin. He blocks down the inside because he can. He comes away and another whack. Mostert goes through on the inside. This is huge in Australian motorsport. They've gone berserk at Ford Performance Racing. This kid is going to win this thing today, and so is Paul Morris.
Has not led a lap all day, Croppo. Not led a lap. Chaz Mostert is going to win with Paul Morris. Extraordinary motor race. Something that you have never seen before.
We are approaching the 8th hour of the 2014 Super Cheap Auto Bathurst 1000, and Chaz Mostert, who's had 21 V8 supercar events and 56 previous races, is going to make a very special name in history here. He is the winner of the Super Cheap Auto Bathurst 1000. Moffat second for James Moffat. And Nick Percat makes it onto the podium. I'm out of breath. It's an unbelievable outcome. Davison fourth, then Whincup.
Unbelievably controlled drive, mate. Great work. He did everything he could, but he couldn't get you. Great stuff.
Something ugly's happened there with Mostert and Moffat. That looked very nasty. Detract somewhat from the celebrations for these guys, but that's been a brilliant drive from James Courtney to resist the pressure. So Chaz Mostert, James Moffat, big heavy contact.
Yeah, tough luck, mate. Not much you can do there.
So Whincup and Mostert together, and Moffat just a victim. This is turn 10. Wow, heavy contact with the concrete wall, and James Moffat just ended up being absolutely in the wrong postcode at that wrong moment. What a finish. We've got less than 2.5 kilometres to run on Saturday, part 1 of the Coates Hire Newcastle 500. McLaughlin's in fuel trouble. Van Gisbergen's going to potentially threaten to snatch this in the dying moments.
1 second in the first sector, he's taken off him.
McLaughlin's in strife here. It's an energised Shane Van Gisbergen is on him. This is going to be a huge battle to the flag. Out of turn 9. That's the battle for the championship right there. The guy that's first is leading. He's about to lose the position. He's got Van Gisbergen up on the outside of him. There's just 2 corners to go. He makes a lunge down the inside. Van Gisbergen's going to grab him. Shane Van Gisbergen's gone to the lead. They're out of fuel for car 17. McLaughlin's going to struggle to the line. Red Bull are going to pull one out of the fire here. 150 points to Shane Van Gisbergen. What an extraordinary finish.
Oh, he got home. I didn't think he was going to get home.
What a drive.
nail-biter down the hill now into turn 4. There's only a car length between them. Massive pressure on Cam Waters, who cannot afford a misstep, particularly up here, as Mark Scaife suggested, into turn 7. This is the exit of 5. Here comes the curb at 6. Bang, over the top of it. Vulnerability right here, and Van Gisbergen knows it, and he shoves the nose up the inside, but it's not quite enough. Out the other side, and still Waters has got a margin, but it's only just barely. If he can hang on to this, it'll be a great under-pressure victory for Waters. And Van Gisbergen tries to drive it out the other side of 9, but he doesn't quite have enough. He's got 3 corners remaining. This is 10. Waters survives out the other side. Now it's 2 corners that separate Cam Waters from a potential victory. They fought for this one at Monster. Van Gisbergen bombs it down the inside of 11, and he's almost got up there. And they come together in the final corner. And Gizzy backs away from it. And Cam Waters, a huge victory at Winton. Great last lap.
180 kilometres an hour, up to 210k. Can he dive it down the inside? He's got 2 more corners after this one. This is turn 11.
Everybody sidestepping, and Di Pasquale gets so close. They're 1 corner from home. He has a sniff at the gap. They're going to hit, and he's turned him. He's turned him at the last corner. Unbelievable. Van Gisbergen's been turned around at the last corner by Di Pasquale, and he checks up. He checks up. He's going to give it back to him.
No, he didn't let him redress. So he was going to redress, but he didn't let him. Shane stayed there and let him go by first, so he'll get a penalty as a consequence. They're playing the judicial game.
Look at this on the replay. He threw everything at it, Di Pasquale. It was a do-or-die move. Bang! Gets him in the left rear corner. They would have locked eyes at that point in the cockpit of the car, and it would be a ferocious exchange. Bang! Get that into you. So around goes Shane. Right now, Di Pasquale's thinking, what do I do? Do I back it off and roll to the line? And then the confusion at the line, and in the end, the umpire sorted it out, and a good call.
So here's the interesting one. He goes to redress. Shane doesn't allow him to redress. So he purposely parks it behind him so that you do incur the penalty.